So it's as if there's a gender war in Nigeria. I understand that women are neglected in some areas of life. I understand that women may be treated unfairly in certain aspects of life. But today, can we look at the men? There are some things I want to let out, right? So we live in a world where men are boxed up. I'm sure we have seen the recent the trending allegation coming from a certain girl. From TikTok, he went to Twitter and then Instagram and all that. So it's been trending that a certain girl falsely accused a guy of graping her. And it is not happening for the first time. How many of you remember? I think it's 3 years or 4 years ago. There was this massive wave of ladies accusing men of graping them, right? And all those ladies, let us assume that they were 50 in number. For example, there were 50. Among the 50 of them, let's say 45 were false accusations. There's even a very popular Nigerian musician whose name was mentioned. It was not even one. I think a couple of musicians, even some actors whose names were mentioned at the time. And it was almost all false. Till today, nothing was done to those ladies who falsely accused those men, tarnished their images, dealt with them online, gave them bad PR. There's one that I know, one of the musicians, that till today that thing is still affecting him. Nobody said anything. All those ladies got away with it. I think after 2 years, same thing happened again. And now it is happening. In fact, there's one I saw who tendered an apology for accusing her classmate. I don't know if it's a classmate or like just her schoolmate on campus for falsely accusing him for graping her. I think we should take a look at the video.
Okay, so good afternoon everyone. I'm making this post to apologize to David as regards the post I made yesterday calling him a rapist, accusing him of being a rapist because of his post. It was in the heat of the moment. I let my emotions take over me and I accused him. So this is me apologizing publicly to him and clearing the air that he is not a rapist. He is never a rapist. I've never caught him raping, but he is not a rapist. So I am sorry, David. I am sorry for calling you a rapist. And this is just to clear the air. He is not a rapist. David is not a rapist. Thank you.
So if you ask me, that was a very nonchalant apology. It's an apology that didn't come with remorse, and she will still get away with it. What happens to the boy? Who gives the boy justice? How are they going to clean up the boy's image? Most people who heard about her accusation, most of them will not hear this apology. This happens all the time. And I feel like it is becoming a gender war. There's a way men are treated in the society, especially right now in Nigeria, that is really not fair. Men are boxed up, right? I'll give you some example. First of all, your husband prepares food for you. Your husband cooks food for you. You call it romantic. But your brother does the same for his wife. You call her woman rapper. You say in wife jazza. Imbalanced judgment. A woman says her mind, clears her chest, talks about the things that are bothering her. You call it expression. A man talks about things bothering him, airs his opinion. You call him cho-cho-cho. You call him woman rapper. You say real men don't talk. How did we get that very nonsense ideology that real men don't talk? Is that what your father told you, that real men don't talk? Is that what your father told you? Real men don't talk. So the people protesting for good governance, they be deaf and dumb. No be talk, they go talk for Aso Rock and for government house. Real men don't talk. The senators in the Senate, what do they do there? Real men don't talk. But when they grape a girl, you want men to come out and talk. Real men don't talk. But when something happens to a woman, men come out to speak about it. You will still come to my DM, enter the DM of so many men to help and push this narrative. Something happens to your brother, something happens to your father or to your sister, you are coming to the DM of men who are not supposed to talk, to tell them to speak up for your sister for justice. Men don't talk, but if they kidnap person, now man, they go bush. So what are men supposed to do? To keep quiet and die? Is that what they told you manhood is about? That men don't talk? So the men that raised you, they didn't talk to you? Men are to be boxed up, sulk their emotions, keep it to themselves and buy with it. Now why those days fathers know they last? When you talk, they see you as less of a man. You say you tell a man that you are talking like a woman because he talked. He's talking like a woman. But if they tell you that you look like a man, you will feel insulted. I don't know where we learn some of these ideologies from. Men don't talk. So these boys now, where they falsely accused, may they not talk because they are men. No, that's not how men behave. That's not it. A real man will say something that is bothering him so he can free his mind. Men are humans too. As a woman is emotional, men has emotions. Men have emotions too. Even God wey dey heaven, we be say man dey in his image and likeness. God has emotion. How do I know? The Bible says, he that sitteth in the heaven shall laugh. Laughter is an emotion. The Bible says, and Jesus wept. Weeping is an emotion. There were times that God got angry when the children of Israel were demanding for manna. He got angry. Anger is an emotion. So why should men be in a position where they are feeling less of themselves when they express themselves? No, it's not nice. We must not raise our sons that way. Have you visited the prison? There are many men who are in the prison because they didn't talk. And guess what? They are innocent. The last time I visited the prison, I was speaking to one of the prison controllers, and he told me, he said, in every prison in the world, 85% of the inmates are innocent. Why are they in prison then? Because they didn't talk, or they didn't have anybody to talk for them. Some of them, their families tried to talk, but their voices were not loud. Then you say, as a man, men don't talk. They say that to the men in your family. Men don't talk. But if something happened to your brother, he go talk. And you don't think, you won't tell your brother that men don't talk. Now when you come outside, now they tell you, say men don't talk. You too, women don't talk. Shut up. I don't know where we learned these things from. That's how nonsense will continue and it will become normal. Men talk. Women too talk. If something happened to a man, women will talk. If something happened to women, men will still talk. So if your boyfriend slap you for road, and all the men around that road that day tell themselves, say men don't talk, let's not talk, no put mouth, do you think you will survive that relationship? Stop it. It's a very barbaric behavior for something to happen to a man and you say he's a real man because he doesn't talk. In this generation, we will talk, sorosoki, we will talk. If you don't like our talk, close your ear. That's why I love social media. There's an option to unfollow. There's an option to block. If you don't want to hear me talk, block, unfollow. Go to the next page. Thank you.